Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for those of you that have been subscribed already, and welcome to the channel for those of you that have not yet subscribed. I don't know if you guys know me. If you do know me, great. If not, my name's Kagan, and I do a lot of videos about, military, open source intelligence reporting, stuff going on around the world, current events, current affairs, things of that nature. And I started this page, really started doing stuff on this page in April of 2023, and now it's been, a little bit over, almost 2 years now since we started this thing, and it's grown a lot faster, and it's grown a lot bigger than I ever thought that it would, honestly. Like, I never thought this would ever amount to anything. I just kept going and kept doing stuff and was hoping that maybe one day it would turn into something that I could do some cool stuff with and continue to provide information to people and teach people stuff and build a community with other people, and it's really turned into something special. So I definitely plan on continuing, and I plan on doing a lot more next year as far as a lot more long form stuff, because I like the idea and the having the ability to talk long form about stuff and discuss things that are important over longer periods of time rather than these little short sound bites. And I think there's more value in that. And, I started this whole thing because I wanted to have some sort of a positive impact on people, whether that be teaching somebody something, raising awareness about something, especially pertaining to my community, or, just make funny videos if I can, whenever I have the opportunity. A lot of it's like open source intelligence reporting and like news related stuff, because that's something that's very easy for me to do, because I also work a full-time job, for those of you that don't know, and it's hard to balance these two things out sometimes. But I am the main reason I'm making this video is because I want all of you out there who've supported me over the past couple years of building this stuff to know that I am extremely grateful, and I appreciate all of the support. I appreciate every single comment. I appreciate every single time you like a video, every time you share it, every time somebody subscribes that hasn't been subscribed before, anytime that people join in for the lives. I appreciate all of that stuff. It means a lot. It helps support me. It helps support what I'm trying to do with this channel, because I'm going to continue to do this into retirement. And once I do retire, I'm going to go full time into this thing. I'm going to full-time, streaming video games, talking about current events, talking about news, talking about military related stuff, talking about open source intelligence reporting things, talking about, things that are important that are happening around the world, especially to our community. And I want to continue to do these things. And, the only way that that's become possible at all is because of everything that you guys have done to support the channel and to support all my channels across all social media. And I wouldn't be able to do this stuff, and I wouldn't be here doing this still if it weren't for you guys. So I really appreciate it. And I don't get a lot of opportunities to thank everyone, so it means a lot. Believe me, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to everybody out there that these videos impact in any way, shape, or form, and it means a lot to my family. It means a lot. It means a lot to a lot of people. So I really appreciate everything that you guys have done to support the channel. I am planning, like I said, I'm going to plan on doing a lot more long form content, because I like doing that more. It's just better. You're able to have more longer forms of conversation and dialogue of different things. And I want to do more streaming. Honestly, I'm going to try to stream more video games, like between Twitch and YouTube, and go back and forth between the two. And, I want to do a lot more stuff that I can engage with you guys, like online and stuff, because that's part of the fun for me. I like talking to people. I like meeting new people. I like working with people, and I like discussing whatever's going on in people's lives. Like I find that interesting and enjoyable. And there's a lot of craziness going on out there in the world, and sometimes life can be rough, and I want to be able to kind of try to be, whatever kind of a person or figure out there that people can talk to about stuff, whether we're live streaming or if you're in the Discord, or, if you're interacting online somehow. Like, I think that stuff's important and it's valuable, and I want to continue to be able to do these things. So everything that you guys do to interacting with the channel and everything, it helps me continue doing this stuff. And so I really appreciate that. And, you know, I appreciate all of the support. Again, I couldn't be here. I couldn't be doing these things without you guys and everything that you've done to help support the channel and my other channels around social media. But I am very personally excited for the new year. I think we got some really cool stuff planned, especially with YouTube, because there's more longevity in this. And like when I retire, I'll be able to go full time in doing this thing. And you know, we'll be able to do some really cool stuff together. And again, like I said, I want to start streaming more because video games, I grew up on video games. Like that was a huge part of my life. I mean, when I was a kid, I remember when we went to Sears one day and my mom bought us a Super Nintendo. And then my brothers and I started playing like Super Mario World. Like before that, we didn't even have a game system. We just would go to the Sears, and while we were shopping, we would play Super Mario on the little console station they had set up in the video game section. And we would just like play, and then it would reset every certain amount of time because that's just what happened, you know, at the time. And eventually my mom bought us a Super Nintendo when we were kids, and that's kind of what set the whole thing off. And I mean, we had Super Nintendo. We played all these games like Final Fantasy was a big one, Earthbound, you know, Mario Kart, all the good Super Nintendo games. And then we got an N64 after that for Christmas one year as a family kind of. And my brothers and I would play Super Mario N64. We played Mario Kart 64. We played Doom 64. We played Super Smash Brothers. Like we played all that stuff, and we play, you know, with our friends, with each other. Like that was a big thing for us. Like video games was a really big part of my childhood and a big part of my life growing up. And it still is. I just haven't been able to play as much because I have been so busy with work and with trying to make content and make videos. So I do want to eventually try to get more video game content out there because that's something I'm also equally passionate about. Not just the like the news stuff and the war reporting stuff and the open source intelligence reporting stuff, but video games are a big passion of mine. That's why I have like all these tattoos of video game characters like Sephiroth and Genova and Ifrit and Anima from Final Fantasy X and all these anime tattoos. And I've got a bunch of other video game tattoos under here too, but it's been a big part of my life, so I definitely want to try to get into doing some more video game stuff. I want to work on my Twitch a lot so that I can start doing more stuff with video games on there. And that gives me more of an opportunity to interact with people and talk to people and answer questions, you know, because I'm sitting down and I'm doing something, I can talk to people. And I think there's value in that. So that's something I want to lean heavily into as well. But in any case, you know, be safe out there for the holiday, for the New Year's holiday. Don't drink and drive, please, for the love of God. If you're gonna drink, just try to find a ride home and, you know, take care of each other and support each other. Call people if you need help. Don't ever be afraid to ask for help. And, you know, again, I can't thank you guys enough for all the support over the past few years of doing this thing. It means the world to me, and it means a lot for everyone in this community that's a part of it, that's, you know, taking part in the conversation and the dialogue and everything. So, thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a happy new year and stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.